Hey, it's Beth here, episode 269. Okay, the highly anticipated, because it's late again, August edition of Home and Bathrobe is here. It's almost as big as the Vogue September issue, but not quite. Okay, so once again, I talked to my editor at large, and she said, 3 months of 100 degrees in Texas, when are you going to move to Colorado? That's a good question. And then she hung up. I was just about to answer. She hung up. Okay, then I wanted to have a table of contents, but I can't afford a table. I mean, I'm doing this on a shoestring, a free shoestring. So that's all I've got. And then I went on to the meat, which was, instead of horoscope, which I'm going to do next, I had to do gardening. Rescue gardening. Pass by any nursery, Home Depot, Lowe's, anything, small places, except for really expensive ones, all the plants are dying. They are so stressed out. They're not being watered, and when they're being watered, they're overwatered. So rather than rescue a puppy dog, I'm going to go and rescue a begonia. I'm going to try to save it. The only thing is, I have to figure out when I can get out of my car, walk across a parking lot in 107 degrees without passing out, and get this plant. I think I'm going to try to go at 6 o'clock before they close. If I can roust myself out of my stupor and get out and save a begonia, I will feel good about myself. I'll bring him inside. I'll talk to him. I'll put him in the sink I'll bathe him in cold water with ice cubes. I'll see if I can revive the guy. And then I'm going to leave him inside until maybe mid-September. But that's what I'm going to do. And the best thing is, they're all on sale. Like if they were $12, they're paying you to get rid of them. So that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to get a pink one because I feel sorry for pink. I think pink gets really hard to look at around August. White is the color people want to see because it's soft on their eyes. Pink looks terrible. It looks like an infection almost. In August, things just change. Things get ugly. So that's my big thing. I'm going to rescue a begonia and I'm going to feel good about it. The horoscopes, I wanted to find out this month who are the most intelligent signs. Okay, so I went to Vogue in India because I think those people are smart and I think they will tell the truth. I think they're just going to look at the facts and they're not going to put their brother and get him up there or their kid. They're going to just look at the facts and tell the truth. So they picked, and I think this is a lie, Aquarius. They go, no prizes for guessing that Aquarians are leading the pack when it comes to intelligence. I'm like, really? Beyond just mere bookish genius, they are known for their analytical skills. I don't get it. I'm going to try to meet more people who are Aquarians and see if they're really that good. Virgo comes second. You know they're perfectionists. Yes, I do know that. Virgos are also blessed with the annoying, infallible sense of logic. Okay, I did not know that. All right, Scorpios. Intense and passionate. Yes, I did know that. My kid's a Scorpio. But a Scorpio is probably the first person you ring in your contact book when you want to know if your ex is seeing someone new. I didn't know that. He does talk a lot on the phone. An expert at reading people and seeing through pretenses, there is nothing that can get their brain juices flowing as quickly as knowing there is a mystery to be solved. I mean, he watches crime shows all the time, mysteries, so I guess that's true. Gemini. What? They're not just a pretty face? That's not enough? They are a pretty face. Why should I give them anything else? They have a well-earned reputation as a social butterfly, but they're also very intelligent about complex information. Capricorn, practical and disciplined to a fault. It is their methodology in troubleshooting that sets them apart. Okay, I don't even know what that means. Aries. It's hard to get one past in Aries. Their street smarts are complicated by their razor-sharp wit. Well, in my opinion, they win. Libra. I'm going to be at the bottom of this pack. Symbolized by the scales, Libras are unsurprisingly balanced and objective in their viewpoint of the world. Okay, Taurus. I'm going to be at the bottom of this heap. I know it. Cancer. Oh my gosh. Taurus. Intelligence comes in different forms. The Taurians are known for emotional savvy, but also genius at complicated, I can't even read this word, mysteries. Wow, they should write books. Sagittarius. It would be easy to dismiss the free-spirited sign as an airhead, but you'd be wrong. Sagittarians look at complex problems. They can expand your horizons if you talk to them. I guess they own boats or something. Leo. It doesn't matter what a Leo does or does not know. In the eyes of the world, they have it all figured out. That's funny. As natural leaders, they are adept at putting forth a confident facade that is easy to pick apart. That isn't easy to pick apart. Oh, wow. Okay, here I am finally. Cancer, second from the bottom. That's where I always end up in every single thing. Second from the bottom. Not the worst, the second worst. Ugh. If Cancer isn't ranking higher on this list, it isn't because they are deficient in the smartness stakes. It's just that their compassionate nature simply means that their emotions can tend to cloud their judgment. It's stupid. It's evil, but true. Pisces. Now, don't you go about referring to Pisces as not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Yes, they might tend to be the last ones in the room to get the joke, but that is because their imagination, they're giving them a break, is whimsical. They take the entire universe in before they understand the joke. That is a really great way to say you're stupid. Okay, so then I had to go and figure out cuisine. I can't stand eating when it's 107 degrees. And nobody can lower their air conditioner because we're all saving, conserving, right? Energy. So no, nothing works. And I can't swim because I don't want to put a bathing suit on, and no one's inviting me to a pool anyway. So, and if I got color in my hair, it would turn green. There's a million reasons. So here I am at the house. Watermelon. That is great if it's in the refrigerator and you eat it. Somebody said put salt on it. I haven't had the guts to do it yet, but they say it's delicious. So that's what I'm going to do this month. That's my culinary dream, is to put salt on a watermelon and see what it tastes like. The second one that tastes good, freezing, refrigerator cool, and it's pretty, is cucumber. Cucumber salad. This is so easy. Just get a cucumber. 1/2 tablespoon of sugar, 1/2 tablespoon of salt, 2.5 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, which is not good. Use white so it looks white. And 1/2 an onion. Just mix it up. You got it. That's it. It's in there. And it gets so cold. It kind of clears your head. And if you're fancy, just take that same cucumber. If you have 1/2 cup of sour cream, yogurt, or regular cream in the fridge that you don't know what to do with, put it in a bowl. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or vinegar or pickle juice, whatever you've got. Do that. If you have dill's scary. If you have a jar of dill that's even like 30 years old, use it's so overwhelming. Use 1/2 teaspoon or less if you want to get rid of it, but don't buy dill. Don't think about it. It's not worth it. 1/2 teaspoon of sugar or a tablespoon, which is my preference. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, the cucumber, and 1/2 an onion. Put it in a bowl, put it in the refrigerator, and it's cold, and it tastes okay. You can do it. So, some people say, a lot of people say, a gin and tonic is wonderful. The British invented it when they went to India, just like my horoscope. I'm going to try it. In 2 weeks, I'm going to be desperate for anything, because August is the hottest month in Texas, and we started being hot in the beginning of June. So it's like an extra month of hell here. So I'm going to try it in the middle of the month, and I will let you know. They say to get British gin. What do I care? I'm just going to get a cheap little bottle, the ones you almost put in your pocket when you're the ones on the airplane, because I'm not sure this is going to work. and a little thing of tonic, which I can't stand tonic, but they say do it. Add a lime, and if you have a heat headache, it will go away. I do start getting those from the sun, from driving. So I'm not going to drink it in the car. I'm going to drink it when I get home. I'm going to try it. And I don't think it'll cause me any alcoholic problems because I can't stand alcohol. I only like wine. I'm a purist. I'm a wino. So I might try it. If I never do, it's because I couldn't get to the liquor store because it's parking my car, getting out, walking through a parking lot, which is really hard for me to do in August. So that probably won't happen. Okay, so the decor of my home, I'm using that word for once because, the interior design in my, Home and Bathrobe magazine. I cannot believe what happened. I have less dog hair. It's amazing. That border collie, my third border collie, he was a triple shedder. I don't know what was wrong with his fur, and it had all that like baby fur. He must have been really made for Scotland rainy season. But here in Texas, he shed all the time. I got asthma from him. I haven't had an asthma attack since. I would take asthma back in a second if I could get him back, but I can't get him back. But my house looks amazing without dog shedded hair. It was like a mohair sweater, my entire house, and now it looks like a brand new t-shirt. That whole layer is gone. And I mean, I ran that Zumba guy, whatever he's called, Rumba, every day, and it filled up with hair every day. I just could not get a handle on it, especially in July. So I was looking around and I was like, why does everything look so great? Everything's got a glisten on it because it's not covered in hair. So if you have a big dog and he's a shedder, don't even try. Just don't. Give it up. It's the fur. It's everywhere. It's in the air. It's just it's raining. It's not raining men in your house. It's raining dog fur. Just don't worry about it. You can't fix it. Relax. So, and sadly it'll be over. Like Boris lived 17 years, but you know how it is with dogs. So I was shocked at what a difference not being covered in fur made in the beauty of my home. So there is that. Okay, so I'm not going to do what do I know for sure, because all I'm trying to do now is stay sane. It's really the dog days of summer, and I'm sick of it for the first time in my entire life, because I'm kind of claustrophobic. I have closed the drapes. I have closed myself in because the sun is just, it's the same as last year and the year before, and maybe we had one good summer in the last 10 years and everybody talks about it, but it's Chinese water torture. I just can't take it anymore. It's like that drip is now a bong in my head. Something that was just a little irritating 20 years ago is now killing me. So it's just age. I just can't handle it anymore. So, and August is always the worst. So actually, I'm just counting off the days like I'm in jail till it's over. I'm not going to live in the moment. I don't like the moment. I'm not going to think every day is a blessing. Every day is something I'm trying to get rid of till September happens. And I'm not giving into, this whole make every day count. I can't make these days count. Nobody asked people in Buffalo to enjoy a blizzard. No one. How is this different? Just because you can't see how ugly it is, but if you look out, everything's dead. They don't ask people in Buffalo if they're happy when there's been a big blizzard, when they have 18 inches of snow on the ground. They don't ask them that. They ask, how are you doing? And they're kind to them. How are you doing? That's how I'm going to be to myself. This is a blizzard, and I'm going to be nice to myself, whether anybody gets it or not. So, one good thing is Matt's birthday is August 3rd, and we're going to a steakhouse and valet parking, which is my new favorite thing in this world. We have to take my car because Kit's car is a stick shift, and valet parking, like, guys don't even know how to do it anymore. That's so crazy. But the big thrill is I bought him an expensive shirt. I've been wanting to do this. I saw one in Bergdorf's and I backed off. It was just as nice in Nordstrom's. I can't believe it. I bought it. It is linen, and it is thick linen. And I got it in seafoam green. So he'll look like he has them in every color of the rainbow. He's gonna look that rich. Because who buys seafoam green? No one. Only people who have the blue and the white and the black and the tan. Those are the people. I just wanted him to look like that. So it's very thrilling to me, and I know it's just a shirt, but I bought what I really wanted to buy. And that's important. Do what you really want to do. You're not going to live forever. Just do it, even if it's crazy, because I am so excited about that. We've seen him twice in 1 week, which is more than we've seen him in months, because he's happy and single, and he's just so happy. So this was a very big week. The first time we saw him was a couple of nights ago. We went to see Oppenheimer at the movie. I can't do a movie review of it because I didn't understand it. I don't like math. I don't like bombs. I don't like think tanks. I just don't like the subject matter. I couldn't follow it, and I didn't even try. The only thing I can say is it was great acting. I could tell, and it's great. The artistic design and the wardrobe, it was all spot on for the time. They all looked like my father's friends. The women, everything, purses, everything in the rooms was perfect. That being said, it was 3 hours of I didn't know what was going on. All I can tell you for sure is Florence Pugh did not have to be naked. There she is, naked with her cute little body, and she's sitting in a chair. It's not even sexual. He's not dying to jump on her. It's the worst nude scene I've ever seen because he was bored with her nudity. It was horrible. I mean, I like it when you're taking your shirt off and the guy's going nuts. And it was, I don't even know. It was pedestrian. It was horrible. And she's too beautiful to be in a position like that. So I just thought it was awful. And I don't know what's wrong with her. I don't know why she did it. I don't know what she's trying to prove. But it was the opposite of sexually exciting. It was the opposite of romance. And of course, the guy is involved with her, but they never made the connection. There was no great repartee. There was no chemistry. There was nothing. And she's got her top off. And we're staring at her like that. She's sitting in a chair. So you can take your time looking at her. It's awful. Like, you can critique her. It's not fair. So I couldn't get over it. I was so upset. So that being said, I guess if you're a smart woman or man and you love science and engineering and math and bombs, you will love this movie. So I asked Kit, was it good? Was it smart? And he said, yeah. He said it was kind of dumbed down, but it was accurate. I'm like, dumbed down? Wow. I really don't know anything about this subject, so I didn't want to say anything. But that's what I've got. And today's the second day of August, so I'm getting somewhere. I'm going to be through this month, and I'm going to be thrilled. And when I get outside and I'm not dying of heat stroke immediately, which is something else that happens with old people because we can't regulate our temperature, when I can walk outside and not feel assaulted by the heat, I promised myself I'm going to enjoy that day. I'm going to be happy and grateful as soon as I can, but I can't do it yet. So that's all I've got. I'm hanging on by a thread, and I'm staying sane. Good luck to you. Good luck to me. August is not what it's cracked up to be. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.